I want to talk about something we all face, and that's pain. You know, this life cannot be lived without pain. It just can't. There's no way to live life and avoid pain. We try to, and then we experience pain. Instead of doing what is the sensible, normal approach, which would be let's address the pain, we tend to try to avoid addressing the pain. Now, some of you have bigger struggles with this than others, but most of us, when we have some type of physical pain, we'll go, okay, we need to deal with that. But it is the emotional pain that we tend to not want to deal with. It's too messy. It's too hard. Dredges up the initial pain. But caller after caller on this program has revealed that there is always tremendous purpose, which is your why. Why am I here? There's tremendous purpose in your pain. So how do you find it? I'm going to give you a very simple 3-step approach for those of you that are in the midst of some pain, or you're in the process of healing, or maybe you've never actually healed and it's been hanging around like a nasty growth. I'm going to give you a 3-step process. How do we find purpose in our pain? Number 1, you must get healthy. In order to truly find clear purpose and see purpose in our pain, we must get healthy. Must get healthy. And so that is being able to identify what has happened, what you did, getting counseling, therapy, getting forgiveness or giving forgiveness. All of that is entailed in getting healthy. Once we get healthy, meaning if I have a cut, which I have a scar right here in the palm of my left hand from a boneheaded mistake I made one time, and I can see the scar, I can run my finger over the scar, and I can remember the circumstances around the scar and what happened. But as I touch it, I don't feel pain anymore. That means the scar has healed. That's what I mean. That's the same emotional effect as I have physically here, where I am healthy. The injury has been healed. So get healthy. The second step is then to get perspective. Once we are truly healthy in our emotional pain, once we get healthy and we truly get healed, we can now really go back in and examine what happened. Just like I would if I told you the story, or when I walked into the ER that day with a big old gash on my hand, I recounted for the doctor what happened. He asked more questions and we dug into it. So when we're healthy, we can go back into that emotional pain and we can truly go, okay, I'm strong enough now to revisit this, and I can look and truly examine what happened, why it happened. What were the real, true results of the pain? And so that's the perspective we've got to get. And once we have true perspective, that leads us to step 3, which is now we must use what we've learned. There are skills that have been developed in navigating the pain, lessons learned that now become red flags for the rest of our life. We can now identify these are areas that should be of concern. We got to be careful here. These are warning signs. There aren't just skills that we've developed in dealing and coming out of this pain, but also some strengths. The idea of that I've got some hardened areas and now my skin is protected. I've got scar tissue there that protects it, makes it stronger, whatever it is. Or in getting healthy, if I'm rehabilitating a leg injury, my leg should be stronger on the other side of it if I really, truly engage in the therapy. And so we walk out of this and we go, man, we've got a lot here that we've learned, a lot that we've been able to develop. And in doing so, it prepares us and makes us stronger, wiser, more knowledgeable on the other side of the pain. So this idea of the third step of use what we've learned, use it in your sweet spot. Use it with the people you most want to help. It was my wife, Stacy, who walked alongside of us, me, as we walked together through some difficult pain in our family early on in our marriage. And it was Stacy who said, out of tremendous pain can come tremendous purpose. And I really believe that. So get healthy, get perspective, and then use what you've learned on behalf of others. I have experienced this pain. I have gotten better and stronger because of the pain that I have dealt with. So now I want to use that in my life on behalf of others. So there's always purpose in the pain. And that's how you figure out what the purpose is. What's the why? I didn't set out for this pain. I wouldn't want this pain for anybody else, but I can look back on this pain and go, hey, I'm glad it happened because it prepared me for my purpose. Some of you right now are hurting big time and you're going, Ken, I'm not at a place where I can even think about getting healthy. I can't imagine that there's any good that's going to come out of this. And I understand. I've been there. I get it. But I've also been there and I've come on the other side of this, and so have so many other people in your life. Or people in your life can point you to other people who have walked very similar journeys. Reach out to them. Reach out to them because they know. They know what you're dealing with. They've been there. And they're on the other side. And what you need most in this moment, for those of you that are right now in the middle of some unbelievably difficult pain, is you need to know that you're not the only one and that others know exactly what you're feeling like. And they know how to encourage you, how to equip you. There are therapists and counselors that they have built a reputation. They are committed to helping you. They can give you the tools to get healthy. And then after you get healthy, I'm telling you, go back in. And there are always things that you will see that you learned that made you better, made you stronger, that now you can give to somebody else. And you will be able to redeem the pain. So I promise this works. Get healthy, get perspective, and use what you've learned.